Hey there, what's up you guys? It's me, your boy JD, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel. And for this video, what we are going to be talking about is these guys right here, and this is the Embiid 1. So, alright, before we begin, I'd like to invite you guys to please do subscribe to the channel because this is a Zalora find from Season 1. So if you guys are interested in content like budget models, budget finds, shoe deals, all over the place, you guys might want to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated. So anyways, let's talk about the traction. So let's talk about the traction pattern in itself first. So for the traction pattern, as you guys can see, it's like a map, and as you guys can see on the clip, it is a map, but in the launch colorway, it did look like a heat map. Like basically that actually looks cool for me, but I wanted a different colorway, so I got this one. So anyways, talking about it, the traction pattern is literally like a map, very similar to how the Under Armour Anatomic Spawn 2 low was, but this is very different. It has a more design element to it, and at the same time, you guys can see there is a little bit of storytelling on the traction pattern. It is the places that's very significant to Joel Embiid's journey to the NBA. You've got places here like Johannesburg, Montverde, Kansas, and of course Philadelphia, and this is the 76ers colorway. So significant places for Joel Embiid. So yeah, let's talk about how the traction pattern is. And with this kind of traction pattern, the traction is really great. It's got you covered from all the places that you're gonna create, all the movements, all the directions that you're gonna create. It has the stopping power that you want, and overall, all I can say is this is a good traction, and this is a good shoe in terms of traction. So even if you're a guard, because Joel Embiid is like 7'2", this is the shoe that you might want to consider playing in. But the thing that I don't like is that it's not that durable. Being Under Armour, all my experiences with Under Armour, they do have really soft rubber compound that they use on the outsole, and it's something that I'm kind of disappointed at because it is a signature shoe. They should have at least, leveled up with the durability of the rubber compound. As you guys can see on the clip, there's a little bit of chafing on the sides already, and I performance tested this in a lot of different courts, from asphalt, wooden, finely cemented courts. So overall, it has been used a lot, but I'm kind of disappointed with how, again, the durability of the rubber is. So moving up to the cushion setup or the midsole, you do have that Micro G carrier with a heel. The heel, you have this hover puck. And all I can say is, unfortunately, first of all, I was never able to test the original OG Micro G that a lot of people are saying, but it does feel better than most of the Micro Gs that I've tested, which is the Curry 303s, and then at the same time the Anatomic Spawn 2 lows. I've never tried on those, and that was the second version of the Micro G. And this one, it felt different. It felt soft. It felt like it was absorbing my weight when I was going for a rebound, and at the same time, it feels great, especially on the forefoot for those toe-offs, and at the same time, that hover puck on the back really feels great. So overall, in terms of cushion setup, I do like the sneaker. So yeah, so that pretty much takes care of it for the cushion setup. Now let's talk about the materials on the upper. As you guys can see on the clip, the materials of the upper, overall it's open-celled mesh, very similar again to what they've been using on their basketball models, which is basically the Anatomic Spawn 2 lows, the hover series of their basketball sneakers, and they've been using this, and honestly it's not that bad. Like, it's breathable, it has that flex that you want, so it molds to your foot perfectly. So overall, for a first signature shoe, this isn't bad at all. And as you guys can see, also there's a little bit of fuse areas on the sneaker, which helps it with the support system, and a little bit of fuse within the lacing area so that when you yank on the laces, it doesn't rip, and on the toe area as well for toe drags. So yeah, so that pretty much takes care of it for the materials, and I like the materials for a first signature shoe. It's not that bad. So moving up to the fit support and the lockdown. So for the fit, I did go size 8 in these guys, and with Under Armour I would always go size 8 because for size 8, the way the shoe is constructed, it feels like it can be an 8.5. So they do use real to true US sizing, because Nike nowadays, Nike, Adidas, and everything, they do consider the foot shape, the foot types of other countries. So it's not really, what I can say is not really true US size. But with Under Armour, honestly speaking, I think this is what I can say is the true US size, because like the Nike Renew Elevate, it felt a little bit fitter than the way these fit. At the same time, my LeBron 17s were a size 8, but that felt really fit. But with this one, I had a little space, so this is the kind of fit that I really tend to like. So yeah, so that pretty much takes care of it for the fit. My suggestion is just go true to size. So if you like a little bit of room, maybe go up half a size. But if you like that perfect fit, I would just suggest just go true to size. So yeah, so now let's talk about the support, which is actually the things that I do like about the shoe. So as you guys can see on the clip, there's actually that wing clip that is on the lateral side, which acts like a lateral containment system, which acts really great. And as you can see, there's also that leather panel on the medial side, which acts as a medial containment, and that you won't really feel it that much because you don't really move medially that much. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's there though, but it is good support. And at the same time, you do have that lateral outrigger, which isn't that big like what I mentioned with the Pumas. It is that minimal lateral outrigger, but it's very effective, it's very efficient, and it's something that I really like. So lateral movements, it's got you covered. You won't really roll your ankles in the shoe. And at the same time, the heel to toe transition is really great. There is that curved shape on the heel, and a curve shape here up on the front. So the heel to toe transition from like this is really great. The rocking motion is very well fitted, especially for someone as big as he is. For 7'2", he's very mobile, he's very athletic, so he needs the kind of sneaker that he can, you know, really move around. And usually, as you guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed over the past few years, but shoes for big guys usually tend to be really kind of flat. If you compare how rounded the shoe is, how rounded the toe and the heel area is compared to the LeBrons, this is very rounded compared to that. So I'm guessing it's because, again, he is very mobile. And I think Under Armour wanted to target not just big men, but also guards. Because for me, as someone as small as I am, as short as I am, I really like the sneaker. Like, honestly, it's one of my favorite sneakers to play in as of right now. So yeah, so that pretty much takes care of it for the support. For the lockdown, not much of a problem. That wing clip, the medial leather clip, and at the same time, the lacing system is perfect as well. So all you gotta do is get into the shoe, yank on the laces, and you're good to go. So alright, so now for the aesthetics, let's talk about it. Basically, the aesthetics, I'm kind of disappointed because it does look very similar to the other generic signature shoes that they have, the Under Armour Hover, the Under Armour Anatomics line. It's very similar to how it looks. Now, it is very unique though, because again, for a big dude, it's a mid-cut, and at the same time, it is well-rounded. It's not as flat as you would think, so it is very unique. And for the aesthetics, I really liked it. I like almost all of the colorways that they've been releasing, but I did want something that pops, so I got the Philadelphia colorway. So yeah. So if you guys are interested in copying a pair, I'll be leaving a link down in the description box, both for the Zalora app, and at the same time, I'll be leaving a link for the underarmour.com.ph website. So yeah. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, please do subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Spotify and on TikTok so that you guys can stay updated with what we do behind the scenes. So yeah. So again, guys, it is the ECQ. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.